Welcome, all nerds, to Nerd Talk, Episode 3. My name is Dave. This is my nephew, Liam.
Hello.
And we're discussing all things nerd, whatever we feel like talking about that we think is nerdy that we decide to talk about. I'm assuming you've got your usual pad and paper huge list, right, Liam? Got a big list as always. Okay. Well, first off, let's just start with something simple. How's it going?
Good.
Good.
I recently finished Stranger Things last weekend, or the weekend before.
How quickly from when it came out did you watch the last episode?
I didn't watch as soon as it came out. The day it came out, imagine a day after that, and then it took me like 3 weeks to finish all of it. Because I couldn't watch it on my own. My mom forced me to watch it with her.
She wouldn't let you skip ahead.
Nope.
That's fair. I've been there.
She also won't let me do that with Naruto either, and that kind of makes me sad.
I don't know. I would count that as a win, dude. Like,
I know, but like it's gonna take forever. There's 2,000 Naruto episodes, and then there's another 500 Boruto episodes, and then there's gonna be a whole new show called Saruto, and then I still have to watch all of One Piece, and then there's gonna be another show called Two Piece. Then I have to watch Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and like yeah. And
how old are you again?
10.
Not enough hours in the day, eh? Just not enough hours in the day. At 10 years old, he's already like, there's just not enough time, man. Not enough time. Can't do it. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I've been in plenty of situations where friends or significant others have told me, "Hey, you have to watch this show. You really have to." Like, I watch it all the time. You have to get into it. And then I get into it, and then it turns into, now, yeah, you're not allowed to watch now. You've made me get into it. We have to watch this together. I don't want you knowing something that I don't know. And it happens both ways. There's been times where I've shown other people Survivor. By the way, we have another channel, Survivor Buffs. Check it out. Links in the description. But like when I told people about Survivor and they were like, sweet, yeah, I'm totally into it. They were like, no, you can't binge watch a season without me. Like, if I haven't seen that season, we're watching it. Okay, fine. So it slowed down my viewing. It happens.
It's different with Naruto because there's 20 seasons in just Naruto, and then I think there's like another 30 in Shippuden.
It's like DVRing the news. You're never going to catch up. You're just never going to catch up. Why bother? Yeah. It's a big season. It's right up there with, would that probably be the longest one? I think Full Metal Alchemist might be the longest maybe running anime, is it not? Like, how many episodes of that?
And what?
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. Dragon Ball Z is probably up there. I was just thinking of animes that
I
have
think
a billion episodes.
Naruto is definitely up there, big time. Because in just Naruto on Netflix, it was like way over 1,000. And then if you combine all of them, that's like 4,000 episodes. And I did the math.
Okay.
If you watch one season of Naruto, that is exactly 2 days.
Exactly 48 hours?
Exactly 48 hours.
Wow. Okay. Straight though. So to watch a season, if you have a job, would take you a week or two?
Oh, if to watch all of them, that's like maybe a month.
No, but like that season, if it's 48 hours spaced over a week, it would take me maybe a week or two to watch 48 hours of one show.
Yeah. Well, 48 hours is one season.
Yeah. And how many seasons is there? Do you know? Or is it just, do you know the amount of episodes?
On 20 on just Naruto.
Have you seen just Naruto? Okay, never mind. You don't follow Dragon Ball Z at all, eh?
No, I have watched a few episodes of that. I haven't gotten full into that. I don't like watching a bunch of things at once. That's why I took a break from Naruto to watch Stranger Things.
Okay.
But then once I finish Naruto, I'm gonna watch One Piece. Then I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan. Then I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer. And now I have to watch Boruto. Now I have to watch Dragon Ball. And then I have to watch Two Piece and Saruto.
I've got a couple of suggestions in the anime category you should watch for sure because I've seen a decent
Oh,
amount of anime.
I've also finished Avatar and Legend of Korra.
Okay, that was going to be my next question, and my follow up to that was going to be if you've seen the movie by M. Night Shyamalan, right?
Oh, no, we don't talk about that.
But you
We don't.
have seen it. You have
Yeah,
watched it.
I
Yeah,
regret every second.
yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Have you heard?
Oh,
Have you heard about they're coming out with a new live action Avatar? They're essentially doing Avatar: The Last Airbender, the whole series, and they're doing a live action thing on Netflix. They're doing it. They're doing a whole series though. It's not.
TV
It's
show
not
or
going to
movie?
be a super condensed, all about the Water Tribe movie. That's. I did like the special effects, but the plot was absolutely atrocious. But if they were guaranteed like 5 or 6 seasons live action to do it,
I
I don't know.
I
I would
just
watch
don't.
the first
I'm
episode. I
just
would
scared.
watch the first episode.
I'm scared to be honest.
It's a different showrunner. It has nothing to do with M. Night Shyamalan. No one is coming back.
Oh,
It's
thank
a
God.
completely separate thing. Yeah.
And why is Aang in that a girl?
Well, Aang
It's
was
not even
supposed to
Aang. It's
be.
Ong.
Oh, don't even get me started on Ong. Don't even get me started on Ong. Ugh.
Oh,
But like Aang was supposed to be. I don't know. The movie had to pick a side. I feel like they tried to go with like a gender. Well, actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to get into like too much like off topic about the last Airbender, but I didn't think the casting of Aang was that bad. Them calling like Ung was worse than the casting of
ugh,
Aang.
ugh. I just
I
can't.
know. I know.
When I think about that, I just. Ugh.
By the way, you know what's a weird fact I just learned? And, email down below or leave a comment if I'm an idiot here. Do you know, have you ever seen Hook with Robin Williams where he plays Peter Pan?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, Rufio,
Yeah,
right? Red
right?
and black hair. He's the
Yeah.
same guy that does Prince Zuko.
Like voice?
Yeah. Yeah, that actor, that character, or that actor is the voice for Prince Zuko.
Really? I didn't know that. Also, by the way, Zuko's grandson in Korra is literally the same voice actor, just to let you know.
Oh,
Literally the same,
interesting.
it's literally the same person. Imagine Zuko without his scar face and when he went through his ponytail
Oh, I hated the
and
ponytail.
short hair.
Hated the
That's
ponytail.
literally it. It's basically just Zuko without ponytail and Scar, the fire punch with his dad.
Shall we get into
Basically,
a first bit of news I have written down here?
sure. On the notes.
Yeah, we're going into Marvel Studios' top secret Thunderbolts movie. Looks to have gained momentum as Deadline is reporting that we have a director, Jake Schreier.
Ooh, it said it's
The
Marvel Temple Black Widows.
Eric Pearson is writing the script. Yeah.
Ooh,
So how do you feel about that? The writer of Black Widow and the director, he's done things like oh, what else has he done? He hasn't done any like superhero stuff. He's done things like I think he did like Paper Towns. It was like a rom-com kind of movie. What else has he done? Yeah, Paper Towns. Oh, he did Kidding. I like Kidding. Kidding's a good one. Robot and Frank.
I've never heard of these movies.
What else did he do? Yeah, actually, yeah, he seems like kind of an unknown. But so it's going to be interesting. Like, what do you think what villains do you think are going to show up? Like, who's going to be
We're the
part of
villain.
this?
So it's gonna be heroes.
Well, the Thunderbolts is essentially like your Marvel version of your Suicide Squad.
Is
In the
it
comic
though?
books, it's formed by Baron Zemo. You have U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent, and you have Blonsky / Abomination or Red Hulk, and then you
Well,
have
Red Hulk, I guess they could still do Red Hulk, but the actor who played
Thunderbolt Ross.
yeah,
He
Thunderbolt Ross is no
passed
longer
away.
with us, RIP. Sorry about that. William Hurt, I'm pretty sure his name is. But I feel like the place of Thunderbolt Ross is going to be taken by Julia Louis Dreyfus's character, the one you saw
Val?
in what?
Valerie?
Yeah,
Val?
yeah.
She's building the
Julia Louis
Thunderbolts.
Dreyfus is the actress that
She's
plays
building the
Blade.
Thunderbolts.
Well, see, that's the thing is in the comic books, it's Baron Zemo that forms them, but
Yeah, I
everyone
know.
thinks in the new, television show or movie, it's going to be Val that gets
It is.
everyone together.
You see her recruit. I forget her name. Black Widow's sister.
Yeah.
And then she recruits U.S. Agent / John Walker. Who else is? She's probably gonna
She
recruit
has
Blonde
to, yeah, Baron Zemo. She has to
in
probably recruit
She-Hulk.
him.
Who's like a bad Iron Man? Whiplash? No, he died.
Well, they could bring back what's his
Okay.
name from Iron Man? What is it? 2?
Hammer,
What?
the Hammer guy.
Yeah. It's Sam Rockwell, but something
Wait,
Justin
are
Hammer.
you talking
Justin
about the
Hammer.
guy? Yeah,
Justin
Justin
Hammer.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Justin Hammer. Because he built those robots for Whiplash.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god! The Brainiac from the Hulk movie. Remember?
It's not Brainiac. It's something
That's
else.
Brainiac.
Brainiac is a Superman property.
Oh no.
It's something else. I know what you're talking about. It's just not
Like
called
he's like
Brainiac.
green. He's like a big head. He's like a
Yeah.
Superman. Genius.
Oh, they're never gonna address Big Head Guy. They're never gonna do it.
They have to do it. I think he's gonna get some credit. Like he's gonna be like, I think he's gonna get mentioned in She-Hulk. I don't think he's gonna get an appearance. I think he's gonna be mentioned, or like a door that says whatever the heck his name is, Mr. Blue.
Oh, the name you were looking for earlier, Yelena Belova.
Yes, Yelena.
Yeah. Now, here's another thing. They haven't announced anything yet. This is pure speculation, but since we're talking about another team up movie in the Thunderbolts, do you think we'll get a young Avengers?
100%. They have all of them. All of them.
So we have Kate Bishop.
Yeah, we have Kate Bishop.
Do you think in the new Ant-Man movie we're gonna get his daughter?
Oh, 100%.
What's her character's name in the comics? I wish I could remember what her character's name in the comics is, but yeah, she gets powers. Who else would be on that team for Young Avengers? Right?
Morgan Stark.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Do you think Miss Marvel would make that list?
Maybe. I don't think Peter would. He's a classified superhero now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I don't think Miss Marvel would make it on the Young Avengers because she's like 16.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel
Peter
like it's kind
Parker's.
of Marvel's version of like DC Titans or Teen Titans. Like it's younger characters. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but
Like
I
they've
don't. I just
introduced
think
Kate Bishop.
I personally think I don't think Spider-Man or Miss Marvel. So I think something's gonna happen to Miss Marvel that's gonna get her like #1 wanted on the Department of Damage Control, DODC.
Fair enough. I just want to see more Kate Bishop and Yelena
And no one knows
Belova
who Peter
interaction
Parker
scenes.
is. No one knows who Peter Parker is, anyways. So
That's true. That's true.
just don't think he's gonna make it to the Young Avengers. Sorry, Pete.
I really want to see Yelena Belova and yeah, Kate Bishop again. That's hilarious. She hits all the buttons in the elevator. Oh my god. Kills me. That's actually out of most of the Marvel series on Disney Plus. I would go back and rewatch WandaVision or Hawkeye. I would
Oh yeah,
rewatch both of those.
what's one this kid's name again? Tommy and Billy.
Tommy and Billy. That's right.
Yeah, they're gonna be like the Scarlet Witch and the Quicksilver of the team.
Well, it wouldn't be Quicksilver.
Yeah, remember? Tommy has super speed. Remember
Yeah, but Quicksilver is a different character, not Tommy.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Quicksilver
he's gonna
is.
be like the Quicksilver of the group.
Oh, okay. He's gonna. Yeah, that's a. I forgot about Tommy and Billy. You're right. Yeah.
I never said that they're gonna be one of like exactly. I'm just saying they're gonna be, you know.
Okay. So kick us off on what do you want to talk about? What do you got on the docket? We've been discussing things. Only I've been bringing it up so far.
I'm picking something random.
Okay.
Oh, it had to be this one.
Okay.
Pretty sure we already talked about this. The Amazing Spider-Man 3.
You think they're gonna make one? You really do?
I don't think I want.
Want? Okay.
No, not want. My bad, not want. Need.
Oh, need. Okay.
Do it, Sony. Disney bought you. I predicted that. Haha.
I don't. Did you hear what Sony, as far as Spider-Man movies and Sony, they are re-releasing Spider-Man No Way Home. They're re-releasing it in theaters. That's going to have like 10 minutes of extra footage. It's just going to be deleted scenes, but I feel like Sony is just trying to make their money back from that It's Morbius time last week.
It's Morbid time.
Yeah. Like they lost a lot of money like a week ago, so they're just going to try and make it up with releasing. Like, could you imagine?
There was supposed to be a fight on Green Goblin's glider with Willem Dafoe and Tobey Maguire. So sad. Didn't put it in. I wanted
Fair
to
enough.
It's Willem Dafoe, man. You can't say no to Willem Dafoe.
I cannot believe one of my biggest criticisms with the first Spider-Man movie is that they put a mask on Willem Dafoe in the first place. I'm like, he's got such an expressive face. Like just put him in green makeup. Like, do something instead of just
a mask.
A giant mask. He's got such like a devilish smile. That's why you cast him. Like,
and then you just put a mask on him, and you could, did you know that there's a mesh in between, and so many people did that, so you could see Willem Dafoe's mouth, but it wasn't moving. It was the mask talking.
If you do look closely, you can see his mouth through the mask's mouth, but
and it's not moving.
It doesn't land too well. Some of those are dubbed over, right? He records the lines later. Hopes people won't notice. Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, what are your thoughts of Venom not being in No Way Home? Well, like not being in the main fight end scene. And just to be clear, this is going to be Tom Hardy's.
I'm fine with him not being in the MCU. I think I don't understand how the character of Tom Hardy's
No, I
Eddie
never
Brock.
said in the
What?
MCU. I said at the end fight scene in No Way Home.
Oh, he doesn't have to be in the end fight scene. He doesn't. 3 heroes, 3 villains. That's all you need. They balance each other out.
There was 5 villains. Sandman, Electro, Doc Ock.
Doc Ock
Um,
wasn't really a villain, though.
no, but at the beginning it was. It
But in the
was.
final fight, though,
It was 4.
Sandman, Electro,
Green Goblin, and
yeah.
no, there's another person. What was his name? Lizard.
Oh, true. You're right, Lizard.
Haha.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Could have been a Sinister Six. Guess
That would have
what?
been too much. That would have been too much.
If
You
one
can over
Spider-Man in
you
the
can
comics can
overdo
take
it
6
on
villains,
the
3 Spider-Man can take 6 villains. That's outrageous. What I just heard.
you don't need 6 villains though. You don't.
You need 6 villains. It's the
Oh,
Sinister Six.
go back and watch Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3 and
I
tell
will.
me it doesn't
Come
have
back.
too many bad guys in it.
It doesn't. It's 2.
It
The
has so many
maximum is
bad guys.
2.
They had to write the new Goblin off with amnesia in the first like 20 minutes of the film. They had to write him out for most of the movie, and he turns good in the end. I don't know. Too many villains. It makes it hard to invest emotionally with
What?
too many bad guys.
You don't know. No. Ugh. I'm like, I want to do the Darth Vader no meme.
No, but you want to see too many. You want to see all these
No.
bad guys just so the good guys can beat up more people.
No, I want to see the bad guys so the bad guys can win.
Oh, you wanted it to be like an Infinity War thing.
Yes. Now are you? Now are you?
If I had, oh
If the
man,
villains beat the living crap out of Tom Holland, I would be. That's a good movie. That Sony, someone
Sony's
send
not
it
gonna
to
do that. Sony's
somebody,
not gonna do that.
anyone. I don't care where you are. Just do it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When Marvel did Infinity War and then followed it up with Endgame,
It was supposed to be part 1 and part 2.
true. But when they did one and then the other, that they had like 10 years of movies under their belt that they were able to take that swing at the fence and do an Empire Strikes Back ending and have, Luke getting his arm cut off and all that kind of stuff. So I just feel like it was a calculated risk to do that. If Spider-Man had have known they were going to do a fourth and ended it on this way, I don't know, it messes up so many like Marvel movies. Like it's just, I don't know. I would like to see that too, because I would like to see Secret Wars, right? I want to see I want to see more than just Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I want to see him talk to Madam Web, go to alternate dimensions,
Yes.
talk to Man Spider
Honestly,
instead of
honestly,
Spider-Man.
they should have never made.
There's a metal suit Tony Stark version of
Yeah,
Spider-Man in a
honestly,
different universe.
they should never made Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It should be called Spideyverse of
But
Madness.
Spider-Man's owned by Sony.
Yeah,
That's
Sony
why.
can make that movie. Instead of Doctor Strange, it's a Spider-Man Multiverse of Madness.
Yes, but a Spider-Man movie, like Sony would not make Doctor Strange a big part of that movie. Like Sony
No,
owns Spider-Man,
I'm
they're
not saying
lending
that. I'm
Spider-Man
saying
to
it's gonna focus on Spider-Mans.
right.
From 616 332. What's that? 8122.
Yeah, like a live action Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes, exactly. Yes, and then there should be a scene where Miles Morales swims into his cartoon reality, and then once he enters the MCU, he goes into realistic. And he's like, and then he
Oh,
unmasks it.
interesting. Okay.
I'm Miles Morales. I'm Spider-Man. But I'm Peter Parker. And I'm Spider-Man. And then it's like, and then there's Superior Spider. I'm Otto Octavius, and I'm a Spider-Man. Both of them. What the hell?
It has happened.
I know it has happened.
Yep. Okay, so what was the other thing? Do you have anything you want to bring up before? Did we discuss the Black Adam trailer last week? I don't think we
No,
did.
I don't want to.
What?
I don't want to.
You don't want to?
You can. I don't want to.
You don't care about Black Adam?
I don't care.
The
I just
hierarchy of the
don't.
DC universe is gonna change.
I just don't like him. So I don't. I don't really.
He's bad Shazam. He's evil Shazam.
Yeah, that's why I don't like him.
Didn't like Shazam?
No, I wasn't a huge fan. Okay.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Now, this isn't necessarily nerdy, but it's something I was kind of interested to get your opinion on.
Oh my gosh. Did you just.
There's a new Predator movie.
I'm looking at your notes. Wait, what?
There's a new Predator movie in the works. It's called Prey.
Oh, I'm watching that.
Right? Do you like I was curious what you would say about this. I don't like I'll do a quick Google on the director, but you're all about it.
My dad about that. Also, I'm reading your notes and you said Duke Nukem movie coming. Who should play Duke Nukem? John Cena? Should it be a skin in Fortnite?
Yep, those were notes I had, but you don't know who Duke Nukem is. I wrote some notes because I heard there's a Duke Nukem movie coming out. And then I was like, who should play him? And I was like, John Cena. And then my mind also went to, isn't that kind of what Peacemaker is? And then I was like, should it just be a skin in Fortnite and that's it? And it doesn't need to be a movie, but
Duke Nukem.
Oh, as soon as you see a picture of Duke Nukem, you'll know exactly why.
John Cena.
That's John Cena, isn't it? Yeah.
That's so John Cena. And that would be the perfect skin in Fortnite.
Okay, like, so
my dad has this game.
Okay. Do you want to hear a couple of fun facts about Prey, the new Predator?
Sure.
So it's going to be set in the past, where predators are going to hunt. Hold on, let me exactly.
Wait, is it before the first one or after the first one?
This is a prequel. This is essentially like the first time predators set down on the earth.
Oh, so like what? Remember when the Predator 2, when he gives the guy the flintlock pistol from like 1806 something?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like? I wonder if we're gonna see that pistol again.
Here's the storyline based off of IMDb. The origin story of the Predator in the world of the Comanche Nation 300 years ago. Naru, a skilled female warrior, fights to protect her tribe against one of the first highly evolved predators to land on Earth.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
This is going to be one of the first times we've seen a female predator.
No, it seems like a female, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, going to fight a predator.
Oh.
Because predators, there's female and males, but you don't know which ones are female and males. I think they all kind of look the same.
No, they don't look the same. There's huge differences. I played the game a lot. I went to play the game for like a year, or like not even like 1 month, and you're like,
oh, okay.
Okay, that's a female predator. You can tell if they're jumping like this. Like this is male predator. Usually they do it with actually no, this is male because they usually have one claw here. Usually female have 2 claws and they jump like this. Let's go in the games. So
is there anyone cast for it right now? Anyone big name? Let's see. No. Let's see. I don't know who some of these people are, but there is people cast for it, but none
Sandman?
of them. Oh, Naru, your female character is from. What's something you would have known her from? Yeah, if you've watched Legion, she was in Roswell. I've I don't think I've ever seen anything she was in, but yeah, I don't know anything she was in, but so you're excited about it, eh? Okay.
About what?
About Prey, the new
Oh yeah.
Predator. Yeah. So the other thing I have written under my trailers notes, have you heard about Sandman?
Like the Spider-Man villain?
No, it's a comic book written by Neil Gaiman. Um, let me give you a quick history lesson. It's going to be coming out on Netflix. Um, what did the guy who wrote this comic book actually do?
The Sandman?
He did Stardust. Um, oh well, no, you probably haven't
Oh,
seen that. You haven't seen that.
oh wow. The
But it's a
Sandman.
DC property.
Oh really?
Yeah, they essentially
Which one
awaken.
first? Which one came first? Sandman or Sandman?
Oh, let's see.
Marvel or
I think
DC?
I think Sandman for Marvel came first, but the Sandman has nothing to do with sand.
Sand?
The DC version has to do with dreams.
Oh.
Like, the Sandman visits you and makes you go to sleep. So,
So
like, a god gets
Freddy
imprisoned and then
Krueger?
gets
I'm
awoken.
getting Freddy Krueger vibes.
You're getting what?
Freddy Krueger vibes.
No, it's a good guy that gets released from captivity and tries
Oh,
to bring
Freddy
back
Krueger?
kind of balance to like Dream World and
So you're saying
and
a good Freddy Krueger?
yeah, I would say more of an anti-hero.
Not
Yeah,
interested.
not in okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That was just a
You
movie I was
can't
like,
make
huh,
a good
I'm
Freddy
curious
Krueger.
about that. Mark Hamill's gonna be in it. Well, he's
Okay,
gonna be
now I'm
doing a
right.
voice.
That's officially a maybe. Not enough.
Okay, how about this? Can I read a couple lines here?
Sure.
The main character of the Sandman is Dream, also known as Morpheus, and other names, who is of the seven endless. The other endless are destiny, death, desire, despair, delirium, and destruction. The series is famous for while also blending mythology and history in its horror setting within the DC universe. The Sandman is a story about stories and how Morpheus, the Lord of Dreams, is captured and subsequently learns that sometimes change is inevitable.
Oh wow.
I don't know. It's
So
just,
he keeps Bruce Wayne from nightmaring about his parents' traumatizing death.
I guess he could control that either way. He could make him or make him not. Yeah.
Yeah, that went from a no to a maybe
Since it's going to be
to
on Netflix, they'll drop all the episodes at once. I'll probably watch a couple and see how it goes, but I don't know. I'm curious because the guy who wrote Sandman, Neil Gaiman, wrote some other real good stuff. Um,
also now that I remember who Duke Nukeman is, John. There's if you Google Duke Nukeman and just go on images and scroll down, you would see a side by side comparison of John Cena and Duke Nukeman, and
yeah,
honestly, they're twins. Like
yeah, for sure.
not even like no question.
Yeah, I see. Neil
Oh,
Gaiman's written a lot for DC. He's done like a Poison Ivy origin series, a Riddler origin series.
oh really?
Yeah, he's written a lot for DC. He's done a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably read those.
Okay, so do you have anything you want to talk about before I go into the thing that's next on my
Nope.
list here?
Nope. You go. This is
So,
your
Joker 2 has been greenlit. It is in production. People
pause.
are going into casting.
But quick pause.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my tinfoil hat just in case.
Well, okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. It has been rumored. So yes, take this with a huge pinch of salt. Lady Gaga has been in talks to be at something in the movie, just involved in some way, shape, or form. She
This is
could
my
be playing
tinfoil hat
herself,
comes
doing a
in.
dance number. She could be being Harley Quinn. She could
That's
be,
what I
who
think.
knows?
That's where my tinfoil hat comes in. I think she's gonna be Harley Quinn, Lady Gaga.
What's your best and worst case scenario? Like best case scenario, she plays
Worst
herself,
case
sings a
scenario.
song, and is not seen again.
Worst case scenario. It's oh, you know the Joker from the first Suicide Squad movie. Worst case scenario. It's she becomes that kind of type of Harley Quinn. Best case scenario, she becomes better than the one in Suicide Squad.
Well, what if she isn't Harley Quinn at all? Would you be fine if she just plays herself, Lady Gaga, on stage,
Yeah.
performs a song, and then you never see her
I
again? Does she have to play Harley Quinn?
And that's where my tinfoil
We
hat
haven't seen
comes
we
in,
haven't seen a
man.
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy too. That would be great.
So, like I
Worst
said,
case
best
scenario
case
for Poison
scenario, worst
Ivy.
case scenario. Now that I've expanded your mind a bit.
Worst case scenario for Poison Ivy, she's probably either going to be a fan hated character or she's going to die. Best case scenario, she's going to be a fan loved character, probably still going to die later.
Wow. Best case scenario and worst case scenario, she dies. I personally don't want to see her be a Harley Quinn. I really don't. A Poison Ivy, I kind of actually, you know who I would like to see her play, and this might be a bit of a deep cut for any of the Gotham
Catwoman?
fans out there. What's her name that ran the nightclub? She was like something Fish Mooney. Did you ever see the Gotham TV show on the WB, where it just focused on young Jim Gordon?
Don't think so.
So there was a mob boss above the Penguin that was holding the Penguin down, and it was a female character. She ran a nightclub, and she was called Fish Mooney. She was like, the Penguin before the Penguin took over. So that wouldn't be a bad idea if she just played a bad guy that died at some point, and she was just a comic book reference. I'd be okay with that.
Fish Mooney. Fictional character. Played by Jada Pinkett Smith.
Right.
Last appearance, Destiny Calling, June 5th, 2017. First appearance, pilot.
Yeah.
Nickname
Yeah, she was
Fish,
a main
played
character in
by
that show for a while.
Howard. Yeah, I could see that definitely.
Right, where she just plays like a mob boss. Maybe Lady Gaga doesn't have to do anything super important. So
Yeah.
I feel like we should get into the main topic that we've been holding off for this whole time, that I could sense you wanting to talk about this.
Does it begin with an S?
Oh, we could talk about that first. I was gonna have it start with an O. As in a, oh, how I was right.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen any Obi-Wan Kenobi, skip this part. Yes, you were right. She was a youngling. And I said, I don't think so. You're right. I'm wrong. You happy?
I am. I am very happy. It
Yeah.
it it fuels me somehow. But like all jokes aside, what'd you think of the episode? Right?
Oh,
Best episode so far? Have there been better ones yet?
there's definitely gonna be better ones.
My favorite episode so far has been, I think it was episode 3. No, might have been, no, it was 4. Wait, was it 3 or 4? No, it
What
was
happened?
3. When Obi-Wan realized Anakin was alive. That was when you
Oh yeah,
first saw
and his
Darth Vader. That was
his
when I was like, "Oh yeah, this show's great."
also this I think one of my other favorite parts is in episode 4.
Hmm.
Oh, when when Obi-Wan's looking out to see Vader, and when he finally spots him, that's when he stops and realizes, oh, he's looking at me. That's when he starts towards like choking everybody. That's when he snaps that one guy's neck, and then
Yeah,
drags that one girl through the dirt.
it's interesting, like that like episode, because yeah, I don't think we didn't get a chance to talk about episode 4. I think the last time we talked it was episode 3. Um, but he, like, Obi-Wan has time to pull out his lightsaber and he doesn't. He shoots a lot of blasters for the first couple seasons or first couple episodes. And then the first time he draws his lightsaber, he's like spooked and throws it out there over nothing.
He's using it for a
And I thought
lightsaber.
that was a weird thing for Obi-Wan's first drawing his lightsaber. You would assume it's going to be like a swell of music and it's him standing between Darth and he's going to draw his lightsaber and it's going to look epic. But the first time Obi-Wan lights his lightsaber, he's just like, ugh, ugh, and just, pulls his lightsaber out. So it's just kind of it's an interesting dynamic to see a less confident Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
So, I mean, yeah, spoiler alert. What do you think's gonna happen in the next episode?
I
They're
think
planted a heavy Luke seed that I don't know how they're gonna get out of.
I think this episode is gonna focus on Luke. Now we haven't heard a line from Luke. The only time we've heard Luke is
Do you have to
when
hear a line from Luke?
I want to hear a line from Luke. But is that a problem, Dave?
I don't think he has to speak. I don't think he has to speak. What, like,
Every Skywalker that is featured in movie or show has to say one word. Leia did it. Vader did it. Now, even Padme counts because they got married. She said something in flashback. And I was waiting on Luke, pretty much.
leave comments down below, nerdfamily@gmail.com. Do everybody related to the Skywalker family have to speak if they're
That's
ever shown on
alive.
camera?
That's alive, or like that is shown on camera. Even
Wow.
even his
Okay.
mom, even Anakin's mom said Annie went in that flashback in the first episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
I haven't heard anything from Luke. Or the only no one's even
But
said his
so but
name.
so what happens to, like, I feel like, cuz she knows Luke is on.
Tatooine now. She's probably gonna find a way to get back to Vader. Or like go on her own like side mission to
So,
kill the boy.
but Luke is there now, and he's there during A New Hope. So something has to throw people off the scent without involving Luke, Uncle Owen, and
And
yeah. So they have to be not involved. It's almost like stuff has to happen and they have no idea what's going
It's
on.
remember Bail Organa's going over there, so
Well,
he probably is gonna do something.
it's going to be interesting, but because the beginning in New Hope, Luke has no idea, right? So definitely, I don't think Luke's interacting with anybody, or else it would move the timeline. It's not like he can talk to Leia. He can't.
I
He
never
can't
said
talk to
that.
Leia. He
I
can't
never
talk
said
to
he
Ben
has to.
Kenobi. But I think Luke is just gonna not know what's going on. I think they're gonna
I
reference him, but he's just
said
gonna not know what's going
I
on.
just said he has to have like a 1 minute thing of him doing chores on the farm. I just want to see details.
Talks about some blue milk to Uncle Owen.
Yes, he drinks some blue milk.
Did you know that was actually the original working title for Star Wars: A New Hope?
What, blue milk?
Blue milk.
Is that why that's what the Family Guy one is called?
I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check that because I might have been following a YouTube channel that lied to me.
It's called Star Killer. So it was supposed to be called Star Killer. If I remember correctly, I remember those. The Lucasfilm made the original poster of it was supposed to be Star Killer of Luke Skywalker with a robotic arm with an orange saber, and it's him posing how he does in the New Hope thing, and it does say Star Wars. And then there's another one that says Star Killer.
Maybe I got that from. Yeah, don't trust what I said. I could have got it off a wrong website. So, is there anything else you wanna talk about? Because I had one more new segment that I figured we close out all our episodes with, but we can wait.
I still want to talk about,
Stranger Things.
Yes. Dearly, very much.
Best season so far? 1 out of 10.
10.5.
10.5. Okay. Now, try and tell me what don't tell me what happens, but what is like first episode? What's the premise? Like what
Okay.
we come back to the series, what have we learned? They've gone their separate ways.
The Byers and Elle moved to California, and Elle's getting bullied by this girl. And if you've seen Stranger Things, you know what that means. Dave's probably really confused. That's okay, but you will see. And so while the Byers and Elle are doing with high school stuff, everyone else, like Will, Dustin, Lucas, Max, they're still living in Hawkins, and they went to high school. Max is going to a counselor because she feels guilty for the death of Billy. And Mike and Dustin and Lucas joined this D&D club called Hellfire. And its leader, my favorite character of the season, Eddie Munson. He is just the most. He is a metalhead. Just, yeah, it's great. And Lucas joins the basketball team, so he kind of becomes friends with these douchey jocks.
Okay.
And this girl, Chrissy, I forget her last name, is like the coach's girlfriend, sort of, and she has problems. But they didn't really explain what. Something happened at her old house, and she's being haunted by this creature called Vecna, which is also a character in D&D, but got named after. Sorry. It got named after Vecna, like how Demogorgon in Mind Flayer. Dave, your screen is very pixelated right now.
Oh, looks fine on my screen.
Looks very pixelated on my screen.
Okay, well, I can fix that in a second. Continue on. I got it under control.
She's like getting like episodes, like how Will used to.
How about now?
Still pixely. Doesn't really matter. So she's getting episodes like Will did of its grandfather clock. And that kind of means like time's ticking. And then once it finally dings, that means your time is up. You have to die now. And then she dies. Well, Eddie Munson is also kind of he's in drugs and something like that. I forget. And she tries to buy some from Eddie, and goes to his trailer park, and then she has an episode of Vecna, but that episode of Vecna is her last, and she goes up in the air like this, and then jaw, eyeballs, arm, just everything that you can think of is just out of place. The jaw is like down here, and and then Eddie gets scared and runs, and then Max, who her mom, they moved into a new place, and Max noticed Eddie screaming and yelling and goes over and calls the cops. And now the same thing happened like 60 years ago. And I guess that's later, but I guess that's kind of episode 2. Never mind. Something happened in the past, similar. But if I say too much, I'll spoil the entire thing.
More spooky stuff happening in Hawkins, essentially.
Yes.
And all the characters are kind of split off doing their own thing.
Kind of. That's basically just the buyers, and everyone else is still in Hawkins. And Hopper.
Let's see, what else has...
he got a Russian fan.
So, sorry, the D&D leader, Eddie Munson, is played by Joseph Quinn.
Yes.
He's been known in... Oh, man, there hasn't been a lot of stuff you would have known him in. He was in Les Miserables for the BBC. He was a Stark soldier in Game of Thrones. So he's kind of a relatively unknown.
But no, he's not. But yeah, there's also this gag, like this joke that in Stranger Things now, Steve, too, there's one, Steve's chest is really hairy. And also everyone thinks that the Mind Flayer is living in his glorious hair.
It would take so much product, because like if I were to let my hair grow long and actually style it, I've got thick enough hair that I could, I think, pull off a Steve, but it would take a lot of product every day to kind of get it to like high. I'd have to use a blow dryer.
Joe Keery got an interview, like, what do you think Steve uses in his hair? And he goes, $100 with the hair gel, $200 with the mousse, a lot of water, and what's that spray called? You know, that spray that Dustin sprays in Lucas's eyes in season 3. What's that called?
Hairspray?
It's like hairspray.
Okay.
And he gets it nice and damp, he told Dustin.
Gotcha.
And he also buys a $50 hairbrush every week.
So eventually I wanted to make like a screen for this and like a jingle and have a song ready, but I wanted to have a segment we would close out all of our episodes with called Hey, watch this, where we both just give each other some homework assignments.
Oh, okay.
Like what's something I should watch that you would
Stranger
suggest
Things.
to me? Stranger
N3rd.
Things and
N3rd.
Naruto. Okay, so if we're gonna talk an anime, because there is a certain anime I wish I had written this down, but it was such a good anime. Um, oh, so glad that isn't. There we go. I just had to type in a really horrible sentence because it's a twist in the plot that to figure out. Okay, so if you can find this anime, no pressure. It's called The Promised Neverland.
They've seen that. It sounds familiar.
That one has been one of my favorites I've come across in the last couple years. Either that or Cowboy Bebop, but
Promised Neverland. One of my favorite animes is definitely Avatar.
yeah, Avatar's a good one, but you've already seen that, so I was just,
Yeah, it's just interesting.
it's a pretty good show. I was super impressed when I saw it. Or what's the other one where you're in a school and there's like eliminations? What's it freaking called?
Monster High.
Oh, anime.
Terrible anime. Monster High. This one actually looks decent. What year did this come out in?
I have no idea actually. But anyway, that's something I would suggest. That would be an anime. That or Cowboy Bebop, but you could watch live action Cowboy Bebop on Netflix.
What
Also good.
what was the year did
But yeah, I would like to hear other people's suggestions on stuff we should watch. We will watch kind of whatever you suggest, and even if we hate it, we'll still watch it and talk about it. So, nerdtalk at gmail.com, right underneath Liam there.
2019?
Yeah, it's relatively new.
Yeah, the character with the black hair covers his eye. That's literally Walmart Sasuke. If you know, you know.
Man, I'm gonna have to look up which anime I'm trying to think of, but I'll have a different one for next week.
Okay, so we're leaving now. I'm guessing.
I've got nothing else I need to talk about. Anything else you want to talk about? Any rants? Any?
Oh, homework. Watch
Watch
this.
Stranger Things. Yep.
Stranger Things and Naruto and maybe just maybe One Piece.
Okay, I promise I will watch all of Stranger Things. I will watch
Naruto, that's
the
gonna
first
take a while.
episode of Naruto if you watch the first episode of the video I sent you, or the suggestion I sent you.
What's it called again?
Oh, I'll send you a link
Neverland.
here. Give me a second. The Promised
You can't
Neverland.
send links to me. It doesn't work for some
No,
reason.
I know. But trust me, I'll send you a link.
On here or my phone?
On your like I'll tell you how to find the program on your phone. Yeah, no rush. Okay. So we'll be back next week, right?
Yes, we will.
By then we'll probably be discussing the finale to Obi-Wan. We will go way more in depth on Stranger Things.
Really? You think it's gonna be 5 episodes long?
6 episodes long.
Yeah, we're on episode 5 already?
Yeah, one more episode to go. Yeah, we're already at the season finale. I know.
That felt short.
It did.
Not enough Ian Liam Neeson.
He's coming. He's coming.
No. He's not gonna come. He will. Like he's like.
They've had so many teases that if Liam Neeson doesn't show up as a Force ghost in the last episode, it's going to be a like I will riot. Ridiculous.
I'm going to burn down Lucasfilm Studio in California.
Oh,
and I'm gonna give Liam Neeson
we might not even
some
release
money.
this video now. I might edit this out so the cops don't show up. Okay.
I'm coming for you.
You heard it, George. That's not on me. That's on you. This guy. Okay. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. We will talk more nerd stuff next week. And I just repeated myself. Wait, what?
Don't forget to check out Survivor Buffs. I was on 2 episodes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Survivor Buffs, our other channel where we talk everything and all Survivor. I think the only thing we have yet to do is do some sort of video game channel on Twitch. And then we will have covered pretty much all of our podcast basis.
If we do, I'm going to talk to you about that after.
Oh, okay. That's a bit of a teaser. Okay. Peace out, everyone.